win the damn thing! It took us 13 seasons!
But before that, let me take you on a journey that started against Newcastle away. And despite the bad start and the fact that they managed to score in the 35th minute, it took us another 30 to equalize, which meant that we're gonna be going home with a point from our visit away at Newcastle. In the next round, it was an English club that had to travel to Sofia to play against us, and that was Liverpool. It was 10 minutes into the game before we scored our first goal thanks to Mauricio Storti.
We're taking the lead against Liverpool!
This attack down the left-hand side and the cross meant that at halftime we're gonna have a 2-0 lead.
And a far post!
In the second half, we managed to keep them quiet, and now we had 4 points out of our first 2 games. Next, there was a visit against Sarajevo away, and despite the fact it was not the walk in the park that we expected, it took us 40 minutes to open the scoreline, well, eventually we got 3 points again. Right after the first, followed the second, and right before halftime we even managed to score the third one, which meant that the game is kinda over. The away games continued and we were quick to concede against Bayer in the second minute. Things went even worse for us, and after 20 minutes we were now losing 2-0.
No, come on!
After a lot of tactical changes, we were a bit fortunate to score one from a cross. With 20 minutes to go, during an attacking set piece, somehow our left wing back managed to get a second yellow card, and now we were men down as well. A good attacking play 5 minutes after that, although meant that we are going to equalize, and somehow we're actually going home with a point.
It's 2-2.
It was time for a bigger challenge now, and the Real Madrid were visiting in Sofia. The game couldn't have started better for us, and after a minute of play, thanks to Samuel Aguero, we were 1-0 up.
We needed him back. That's why we needed him back from injury.
Soon after, Eduardo Camavinga equalized. And things went even worse after another 10 minutes of play when they scored a penalty.
Vacu never saved a penalty in his life, did he?
A beautiful attack down the left-hand side meant that after 55 minutes of football, it was now 2-2.
Not offside!
This was definitely the adrenaline rush that our players needed, because right after Real Madrid took the kickoff, we managed to get the ball and score a third one.
We're taking the lead against Real Madrid, finally!
We took not only the lead, but we also led the stadium with the 3 points in the bag, and we were now second after Chelsea in the league phase group.
We managed to turn it around. A famous victory against one of the European giants. We've managed to defeat Real Madrid at home, and we are currently second in the Champions League phase.
This was followed by an away visit against Porto, and we took the lead thanks to Samuel Aguero.
He's not missing those. He's definitely not missing those.
A solid defensive performance on both ends meant that the game ended 1-0 and we got another 3 points. Following was a home game against Osijek, and yeah, we all know it was an easy one. So, it was a cross from a corner, then it was just a cross, followed by another cross, and yeah, you guessed it, another corner. Not long after it was an own goal, and then it was a cross, and then no, you're mistaken. It was pressing the goalie, but you get it. The last game in the league phase for us was against Sevilla at home, and after taking the lead and honestly being ultra one-sided, we got another 3 points, which meant that the most important question now was, who are we going to play in the round of 16?
You're gonna have the chance to try and do it again. It's gonna be Borussia Dortmund versus Levski Sofia. Okay.
The first leg was away against Borussia, and it took us 30 minutes to open the score sheet. Just a couple of minutes later, a bad clearance meant that the result was now 1-1.
Slotterbeck is still there. Isn't he like 35 now? Oh my god, we concede.
This was obviously the boost that Dortmund needed, and they scored a second one not long after, which meant that now it was 2-1 for them. And how hard we tried, trust me, we tried really hard, but eventually the game ended like that. So it was now all to be decided in the second leg at home for us, and our crossing evidently worked amazing throughout the whole season.
Go, 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 go!
The team was now showing what it means to have the perfect timing and score another one right before halftime.
Burello! Burello scores!
In the 55th minute, the complete forward on support showed tremendous vision and created his chance, which meant that now we were 3-0 up at home, and surely there was absolutely no way back for Borussia into this. We even managed to add another one before the end of the game, and this meant that after losing 2-1 away and winning 4-0 at home, we were through to the quarterfinals of the Champions League. And to be fair, this time the draw was really kind to us because we got Olympique Lyon. It was not Bayern, it was not Real Madrid, it was Olympique Lyon at the quarterfinals of the Champions League, and this was our chance to sneak into the semifinals. And despite the fact we had absolutely no intention letting this chance slip away from our hands, it was absolutely evident that Olympique Lyon had their place in the round of 8, and after this goal was disallowed, nothing else happened in this game and it finished 0-0. So all the action was left for the home leg. By the way, did I mention that our crossing was working pretty well this season?
And we score!
And only once.
Whoa! Marquez! What a strike!
But twice before halftime.
Burello cuts in. Karoglan! 3-0!
At this point you're probably kinda pissed of the way that I'm celebrating goals and shouting, so I'm just gonna comment on this one. Scored by Juan Cruz Bravo. Thanks to this absolutely amazing dribble by Samuel Burello, now it was evident that the final result is gonna be 5-0, but the question was, who are we going to play in the semi-final? Yes, you guessed it correctly. It was revenge time.
Alright, Burello, Karoglan, Bravo in the air. Whoa! We score! We're taking the lead at Santiago Bernabeu!
And not only we managed to get the lead at Santiago Bernabeu, but at halftime the stats suggested that there was only one team willing to win this one.
Keep it up, guys. Keep it up.
But I had to know better that Real Madrid is a tough nut to crack, and despite the fact this was their first shot on target, they managed to equalize.
And their first shot on target via deflection goes in.
And when it looked like the game is ending 1-1, our striker Marquez managed to score in the extra time, which meant that we're gonna be going home for the second leg with a goal advantage.
We win at Bernabeu!
Pre-celebration much?
I promise, it's not a bad thing. It's a good thing, actually.
And yep, at halftime at home it was all square.
He scored a free kick. Burello scores! We're taking the lead back against Real Madrid. Oh, no, 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 no.
Celebrate too early much? Yeah, your eyes are not deceiving you. We just gave away a penalty against Real Madrid in the extra time. So it went to extra time, and first they tried shooting from long distance. Then I started checking out the penalty takers. And we also tried shooting from distance as well. Quisenio also tried his luck right before the end of the first extra time, but... And then...
Bravo in the air. Check this out. Bravo in the air. We score! Goal! Go! Freaking go!
And then, in the 120th minute, there was even more poetic justice.
You gotta be kidding me, right? You gotta be kidding me, right?
And yeah, after 120 minutes of football at home, we get penalty against Real Madrid. We scored it, and we're through to the final of Champions League. We beat our arch nemesis from Real Madrid, but we have other arch enemies. Don't forget about them.
Musiala, tell. The two best players in the world right now.
And the game was on. First, they had this chance after a cross. Next was Mauricio Story's turn to try his luck. Followed by a really bad miss by Brian Ross.
Another corner.
And a well-placed shot by Mauricio Story.
Mauricio.
But despite the chances that we created, it was 0-0 at halftime.
Purello. His left footed. Turn is on. His left and scores! We are taking the lead.
But we had to remember it was far from over.
No.
And soon after, Paul Vanner, one of the best players in the world, managed to equalize. But if you knew one thing about Levski throughout this save, is that we are resilient, we are tough, and we are pressing high.
The press works! Juan Cruz Bravo scored the second one for Levski!
And in the following 20 minutes, we kept creating chances, but we kept missing them. And as the time was slowly passing by, we kept on creating, we kept on trying to defend compact, but they were also to be feared.
Oh, no.
And that's when I learned it. Pressing is not an exclusive thing to us.
Lose it there. Don't lose it there.
But it was not time to put your head down. It was time to dig deep and find what it takes to win the Champions League final.
Sanchez!
93rd minute. A striker with 20 finishing. How on earth? Well, at least one thing was absolutely certain. Nothing came easy for us in this save. We had to work really hard for everything. And if we were about to win the Champions League final, it had to be against Real Madrid, then against Bayern Munich in the extra time.
Caranta. Chance for a counter. Quisenio. He's still kind of fresh. He can run with the ball, and he runs with the ball. Kayembe! Hit the post!
And we kept on knocking.
Quisenio! We're piling up the pressure. Finds Quisenio. Kayembe. Come on, guys. Come on, we gotta score. We're not good at penalties. I don't want this to go to penalties. Press them. Well done. Come on, Quisenio. That's it. I don't know. Come on, boys. I trust you to do the job. Levski offside. He was not offside. We're taking the lead.
I honestly could not believe my eyes. We were one goal up against Bayern Munich in the extra time of the final of the Champions League.
I was absolutely sure he was offside.
And of course they tried pressing us, but our guys had nerves of steel.
Lovely football, lovely football. Come on, Kiembe. Kiembe, on his right. Tries his luck.
More tactical changes followed. And more defending for our lives followed. But then, it was time to celebrate.
Oh my! It's freaking over! We win it! We finally win the damn thing! It took us 13 seasons! Lost one final against Newcastle in the extra time. This time, in the extra time, we win it! Levski Sofia are champions of Europe! We deserve it!
And deserve it we did. We finally conquered Europe. It was not in 10 seasons, it was not under 10 seasons, but we finally managed to win it. And yeah, I didn't manage to beat what Zealand did, but this was a fantastic experience. So if you're a fan of a club, small club from Eastern Europe, go and do it. Win the Champions League, enjoy it. See you again.